Hello, it's Robbo, or Born in Effect, on the PS3 and Xbox 360. So how is everybody doing? Check out this little bit of a horror introduction. Yes. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of doing a little bit of a horror series. I don't know how it's going to be working at this stage, but I've just got something in my mind. I want to try something a little bit different because I've seen some really good and original ideas out there, and I've also seen a hell of a lot of people out there that are doing exactly the same. Well, same as me, same as some of you. There's just so many of us doing the same thing, so we've all got to try and look for that individuality. And I've just got ideas running through my head all the time. Just want to touch on as well, I've been away for a little while. I was just wondering whether any of you out there were wondering where I've been. I have got a couple of notes out to a lot of people out there. I didn't have too many responses back to, I wanted to see what you guys had been doing, what content you've been putting out there, but I didn't see a lot of people reply, so I didn't get to see a lot of your content or your videos. And those that did reply, thank you very much. I did enjoy the videos that you sent me. I have put a rating, and I do comment on all the videos that I watch. I tried to anyway. But where have I been? I've been to the Mediterranean on a little cruise. I've seen some places that I'd never thought I would see in my lifetime, and we basically booked the holiday a week before we were going to go. It was that quick. I mean, we had a little bit of good fortune, so we could afford to go, and it was amazing. Went to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, went to Corsica, south of France, went to Barcelona and saw the new camp. And it was a couple of days before Fabregas signed for Barcelona, so if you know who he is and you know who Barcelona is and the new camp and all that kind of business, it was a pretty big deal out there. I said the other things I'm trying to do as well, just run through some ideas of what I'm trying to do, try and make myself a little bit more unique. And this is just a bog standard commentary on top of a game, and that's what what I'm thinking now. Is it more like you're doing a podcast with gameplay in the background, whereas before it used to be gameplay with commentary? It just seems to have switched a little bit, because I very rarely talk about the gameplay. I mean, I might say here and there that I want you to have a look at my. I mean, look at this fucking last stand bastard there. I mean, that's the kind of shit that I usually talk about. It's like somebody falling last stand and just sticking the knife in. That's what pisses me off about this game. It's a love-hate relationship with this game. I do love to play it, but shit like that pisses me off. I just hate it. As I was saying though, it's like it's more of a podcast now than a gameplay commentary, I think, because a lot of people out there don't actually talk about the game anymore, and there's only so much you can talk about at the end of the day. And it's like the big boys, that's what they do, talk about other stuff. I talked to Spade on Twitter, and he's unsubbed to quite a few of the big boys. I don't know why. Well, I think he said because he doesn't watch them as much as he used to. And I must admit, I'm the same. I don't watch the big guys anymore at all, really. Got to put a few thanks out there. I've just reached 10,000 upload views, so thank you for that. And what I was going to do as a thank you video was I had 2 live gameplays. I had one with the Spaz on firing range, and I was going to call it Firing Rage because I did absolutely terrible with the Spaz, and I was raging all over the place, and there was me, Crosby and Mike playing in there, and they were just pissing themselves at me because I was just doing so bad with the Spaz. And just at the end, it must have got something like 3 kills and 20 odd deaths, and how I managed to stay in the game I just don't know. But I followed up that gameplay with a commando gameplay on the same map and totally owned. So it was going to be like a back-to-back gameplay of me absolutely failing, and then a comeback with the commando, because that's one of my favourite guns, is the commando, as is the AK-47 that I'm using now. But I thought I'd be a little bit different and try with the spaz, the silence, but it wasn't. Oh, dear me. Never again, never again. Well, I might do anyway. Another shout out as well is to Fused GFX. He's made my background. If you take a look at my channel, you'll be able to see the background, and I've actually put him in my sub box as well, so it's you can see who he is. He's on Yeousch a lot as well, so if you see him, say hi. I'm going to put his link in the description, and just go along, say hello to him, and if you think the background's okay, you know, send him a message saying so, and yeah, that's about it. That's the end of the game, more or less. Well, there's a couple of more kills, and as I completely failed with the chopper gunner, it's probably why I don't talk about the gameplay too often. Managed to get chopper gunner and failed with it, but there you go. The other thing that I'm going to be thinking of doing as well, which I'm either going to be doing this weekend or next weekend, is an open lobby. I'll invite some subs across as well, so make sure you're following me on Twitter, because I will announce it on Twitter. I might put a little note on YouTube as well. But for the Yeousch community, I'm also looking to do a tournament for the PS3 players, so if you're interested, again, let me know. And once again, really appreciate your time and the time that you've taken to watch the video. Thank you very much. Yeousch.